more and more we rely on a tool to write things for us. How are we going to present our ideas in the examination?
Before we start this video, do like and subscribe to our channel and not miss on any updates.
Hello students, the CA results were out and one of the common trend we saw this time was students struggling to pass the audit paper. We have seen students with very good marks in FR and AFM, but they were unable to clear the audit paper. Now I have listed down some sample marks like 58, 70, 33. So, actually aggregate is pass. Here also aggregate is pass, but audit paper has actually made their results very difficult, right? Now, I've been speaking to a lot of students in the last 10 days and have been trying to figure out what went wrong and what could have they done better in the examination. Few things, few reasons I could figure out, and if you implement these, if you correct these, I'm sure you will be able to do better in the upcoming examinations. Now, first side, the challenges from ICAI was that the paper was lengthy, and I agree to this. If you look at the case-based scenario, it was 2 pages as compared to 1 page in the previous attempt. Papers are being lengthy. Now, why is ICAI setting lengthy paper? I've been telling this after the MCQ was introduced, the papers generally have been lengthy, and nowadays we have a lot of AI tools which can be used to enhance the case. I can create a question and I can feed it to a ChatGPT kind of a tool, and I can get much more elaborated question with a highly complex language. So you can also see the language was also complex. Students were getting confused between which option to choose. That is the second thing. And the paper was largely analytical. Now, when I come to this ChatGPT thing, I have a problem with the students also. What is the problem? The problem is that these days, even to write a simple email, we use the help of generative AI. I have seen students who will send the course feedback to us and they will run it through ChatGPT. More and more we rely on a tool to write things for us. How are we going to present our ideas in the examination? It will take longer time for us to think and write in the examination. So that is one thing where a lot of students, I have seen students, if they don't understand anything, they will simply put it to ChatGPT, ask it to explain. During normal situations, the ChatGPT will explain it to you. The AI will explain it to you. In examination, if you are stuck with a difficult paper, who will come to help you there? So that is one thing where I want students to reduce reliance on ChatGPT for understanding things. First, make an effort to understand. First, make an effort to understand on your own. If you find something difficult, if you are confused with few things, that's a very different aspect. But for everything we are saying, we will upload one document, we will ask ChatGPT to summarize. You upload one paragraph, you ask ChatGPT to summarize. Now, what is happening because of that? Our analytical skills have gone down. Our writing skills have also gone down. Our understanding skills have also gone down. It is deteriorating. And I am not just saying out of thin air. There have been studies which have said that a lot of our skills that we possess are declining. The ability to think, the ability to do tasks is declining because of over-reliance on generative AI. So my suggestion here is use ChatGPT, but don't over-rely on that for your studies. Don't just upload something and ask it to summarize. It will summarize, but in the examination, you will not be able to retain much. Versus, if you read on your own, if you listen to some videos and understand it on your own, then it will be much more valuable from exam point of view. Okay, so I know a lot of you use this to write emails and all. Try avoiding, otherwise your writing skills will go down. Okay, and we have to write in the exam. A lot of students have told me, sir, we know the concept, we are aware of the concept, but we are not able to present that in the examination. Then the larger issues come from the student side. Now, what is the issues with the student? Selective study. I was surprised when 2 or 3 students told me, one from Inter actually, 3 chapters left out completely. One student from final, prepared for, let's say, 50 marks. So someone is preparing for 60 marks. The idea is we'll prepare for 60 marks and go and write the exam. I'll tell you, audit as a paper, if you write for 100 marks, that is 70 marks and 30 marks, in this 70, you will score about 25 to 30. Most of you. Someone is scoring 95, that is their skill, their ability. Okay. But most of us will end up scoring between 25 and 30 only. So if you are preparing for 60 marks, If you are preparing for 70 marks, your score will go down automatically. Please don't do that mistake. Please prepare fully. You have sufficient time for the upcoming attempt. Please prepare fully. So that is one thing you should do. Don't do selective study. And you know, heart of heart, whether you have done selective study or whether you have done full study. That is the first thing. No writing practice. We keep reading, we practice accounting, we practice taxation, but we don't practice audit, we don't practice writing law. You need to start writing answers, and the reason is only when you write answers, you will be able to present those answers better in the examination. Okay, only that practice will help you. And go and check or go and talk to anybody, and go and check with anyone who has scored well in audit. They will definitely tell you they have done this writing practice either through multiple mock tests or after completing every chapter. Have your own short notes. That is also a form of writing practice. Take a past examination paper, solve it and see how much you can write versus what is there in the suggested answer. Right. So that is one thing. And when you are doing this writing practice, one very important thing that you need to do is highlighting. Keyword highlighting. The reason is in exams also, you look at any AIR paper, you will see in the exams they have highlighted the keywords. Examiner is looking for keywords. So without this writing practice, how will you know which keyword to highlight in the exam? And the next problem I have seen is relying only on short notes. We want very short notes. No problem. Short notes is good for revision. I don't have any problem with that. But you should at least read one proper book, the ICA material, or a proper author's book or a proper faculty book at least once fully. Don't just directly jump to short notes and think that you will read those short notes and you will pass the examination. Now you may say, sir, my friend referred to short notes and they passed the exam. Please go and check with your friend. Did you do any form of classes before that? Did you refer to something else before that? Because it is a culmination of knowledge. It is not that only because of those short notes someone has passed the examination. They would have done some preparation, they would have watched some classes, they would have done self-study, they would have read study material, or they would have gone through past exam paper. And the problem with some students was, they know the keywords, but they are not able to frame the sentences. So that is where your writing practice will help. Another problem I saw was for lengthy chapters, for chapters which you don't like, we will only watch revision videos, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour revision videos, and we will go and write the examination. How much will you remember by watching 2 hour video or 3 hour video? You will remember more if you have already completed it once. So my humble request to each one of you is to take this paper seriously, complete full syllabus, self-study, classes, whatever you do, write as much as you can, practice as much as you can, read more. That will help you tackle this lengthy paper. Only when you read more, you will be able to tackle a lengthy paper. If you are reading less, in the exam, you will be scared when you see a lengthy paper, because we are now used to bullet points and ICI is printing paragraphs after paragraphs. So suddenly from bullet points to paragraph, how will you transition? So I know it is painful, but that is the paper. So you need to improve your reading skills, your writing skills, revision, revise, keep on revising. And as a paper, I will tell you, because now we have only 6 papers, right? As a paper, audit deserves every day at least 2 hours of preparation time, 2 hours of revision time, minimum, every day. Keep revising, keep reading. Sir, it is boring, we get to sleep and all of that. I understand, but a paper like this needs to be cracked. Otherwise, if you fall in any of these kind of scenario, it will be really difficult for you. Okay, so I don't want you to fall in that trap. And yes, please apply for certified copies. Once you get the certified copies, if any one of you want me to go through the certified copies and give my inputs, please send them to the support team, and I'll be more than happy to give my inputs on that. Thank you.